Just taking a little cruise on my new restored car. Oh, that was fun. Well, welcome back. So now I'm starting to do the actual restore on my Delray. Got a nice new engine block there. So let's see. Got to get a new alternator. Let's see what else we got here. New power steering. And I think I have to go underneath to put the crankshaft in. There we go. Looking good. Well, I got some good news. Is I found out there's some DLC for this game. I just picked it up on Steam. I'll probably look at that in the next video. I haven't even looked at it yet. I just downloaded it, and that's all I've done. So I really don't know specifically what it is. Something to do with, I believe it's new. I don't know if it's new cars or something like that. Something related to different parts or different cars or something. So I'm gonna check it out, and like I said, I'll have it on the next video. So I'm looking forward to that. Wow, flywheels are $500. Jeez. Didn't realize that they were that much. And I think they fixed some bugs or something. Not that I saw any bugs, but probably just minor stuff. I thought I saw something about that in the change log for the DLC. So I'll look at that later. Well, that's pretty good because I like that, because the game hasn't been out a long time and they're already making some updates. So that I like that. They're not just, you know, moving on to something else and they're not going to do anything on it. So that's pretty cool. Just want to make sure I get the right oil filter. Okay, I just moved ahead because I'm just going over a lot of things, so I'm trying to shorten up the video a little. So I'm kind of trying to get to the, you know, main part of the engine and stuff, so. I need 2 of those. Actually, I need 4 of them, I think. Cam gears. You can't wait to get this thing all ready to go. Take a nice cruise in it. Still trying to decide what color I want to paint it. I want to do a custom color. Something interesting about the getting paint jobs is, I think I've already showed that in the second video maybe. You can change the hue and the brightness, and there's something else, I can't remember what it is. And I realized that it shows you a preview of the color, but boy, I'll tell you, if you set it up too high, too bright, it's like shimmering bright. So it's real sensitive, so you don't want it to be too light. And the thing is once you do it, you can't take it back. You can always paint over it, but it costs you another $1,500. But I'm kind of, experimenting with that, and I don't know. That's what it just seems like to me. Is if it doesn't look real bright in the preview, but then when you actually paint it, it actually looks brighter. So I have to be careful with that. I don't want it to look like crazy color or something. I think I might go with a blue or something on this car, the Delray. So I got all new spark plugs. Also, I decided that I want to get, I'm just going to go ahead and bid on a lot of different kind of cars. I'm not going to bid on the same ones. I'll just get one of each and see how many I can get in my parking lot, fill it up, and then see what happens. It'll probably say you have no room or something. It's probably what it's going to say, and it won't let you add any more. But it'd be interesting to see what happens when I do that. So I don't even know how many you can fit in the parking lot. It actually doesn't look like a parking lot. It looks like a garage, Anyway, I'd like to try that. Just try one of each vehicle and bid on one and win it, restore it, and see how many I can get in there. $250 for a pulley? Geez, I hope it's not that much in real life. I don't remember the cars that I've owned had that many pulleys and rollers. I've owned, I haven't owned a lot of cars in my life. I've owned a 65 Impala Sport Coupe. I've owned a, let's see, Monte Carlo. I think it was a 77 Monte Carlo. I've owned a 2006 Mustang, one of those retro ones. What else have I owned? Vans and various cars. I don't remember having that many rollers and pulleys on the front of the car. Yeah, that's a lot. So I've been looking at some other games. I was mentioning that one of the previous videos that I'm looking for some different kind of games like on Steam. That's really mostly where I buy my games now because you don't have to, you can download them right away as soon as you pay for them. It's pretty convenient. So anyway, I've been looking at some new ones. I'm always checking because there's always new stuff, And there was one game, I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's not that important that you know, but it looked pretty good. It wasn't a sim game. It was more like a sort of like medieval fighting game sort of thing. And it looked really good. I thought I might get this, and then I realized it was a early access game, and it wasn't going to be out for another 6 months. The full version. And I really didn't. I don't know how much it was. I think it was like $20 or something. I thought maybe I might get it, but then I thought, you pay $20 and then you play the game, and then what happens? What if it's better in 6 months, and then you want to play it? You've already played it once, and then you have to play it again to get the difference in the changes. And I thought, I don't want to do that. So I might just wait on some games like that. But I mean, if it's just something I absolutely have to play because I just want to play it, I would do it. Otherwise, I'll just go to something else. I keep thinking about that City Skylines game, and I don't know. My daughter used to love that sim game, The Sims. Never played it. Never was interested in stuff like that. But this City Skylines, I watched some videos on YouTube of people playing, and it looks pretty good. I mean, definitely keep you busy. I just don't know if that's my kind of game, but building, building a city and, building roads, making roads and stuff like that. It sounds interesting. I just, it's like, I think it costs like $39, so it's up there, and I just want to make sure I'm trying to decide whether or not to get it or not, but I might get that game. It's a good possibility. We'll see. Boy, you see some crazy people, videos I've watched on it. People make some crazy cities. I mean, some are pretty wild. So look at that. ABS module, $700. Can you believe that? Crazy. So it's looking good. Real good. Oh, got to get a new battery. $150. $170? What? It's not a big deal. It's just like, it's probably because it's a different, different cars. There's different prices, even though it's really the same battery. The prices fluctuate a little. I didn't know that till just now. Another interesting thing I've just noticed, have you noticed the dollar signs are on the right side. Like if you look up in the top right where it says account balance, it actually has one on the left and then it has one on the right. I have no idea why they're doing that. It just looks kind of odd. Maybe they're just trying to do it to show you it's not real money. It's not like you actually have, obviously, it's not real money. It's just a game. But I'm saying they don't want to make it literal, so you're thinking that you actually have that money coming to you or something. And you know what I'm saying? Like, they probably don't want to be liable or something. I don't know. I just noticed that. I thought, why? Why is the $ after the amount? Okay, so we skipped ahead, and looks like I got a couple parts missing here. Let's see. Everything's pretty much done. Okay, so we're just putting the bearing caps in, and then we'll close this thing up, and I think I have to put some oil in the car, and pretty much done. There was one problem I had, is the reason why I fast forwarded, because I ended up having to take some stuff off the engine. I actually forgot to put new pistons in. Actually, I missed 2 of them. And I thought, you know what, screw it, I'm not going to go back in. And then I changed my mind and went back down. Let's see. Yep, I got everything, it looks like. So the only thing left is to replace the body parts, door, if there's any bad doors or anything. So anyway, I decided I'll go back, and I took the heads off and went back and replaced the correct pistons with new ones. So that's why I fast forwarded here, because I just didn't want to waste video time. So far, car value is $56,973. I paid $40, so not much of a profit as far as value goes. So let's see. Excuse me. Okay, for some reason I can't tell the condition of each item. I have to basically take it off. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So if I remove, yeah, I must have deleted. I must have gotten rid of the old tail light. So I have to replace that. So you can actually do is just type the name of the vehicle, the full name, and then only those parts for that vehicle will show up, because I've actually purchased the wrong parts for the wrong vehicle, and you don't want to do that. You're just wasting your money. So I learned, just type it, just do a search on the actual car name. Okay, front right door, front right fender, I know that's bad. So I don't really have any way to tell what's actually bad. It just tells me that the vehicle's 53%. Condition 53% on the car's body. It doesn't tell me exactly which item. See, that one's 54%, so I'll get rid of that. Get a new one. There we go. Now we go back and look at the make sure I don't already have a trunk. Sometimes I actually I've restored. Well, it looks like I only have just one. I've restored a part from from working on a vehicle, and I actually restored it for myself. So I have to check and make sure I actually don't have one that's 100%, but sometimes I do. So that one's 100%. That one's 59%. So get a new one. %, total. What else is there? That one's good. Must be the hood. Nope. Okay, I got that one replaced. 100%. So what do I got left? Okay, got to replace that. Yeah, I don't really like how this works, where it doesn't tell you the condition unless you take off the 97%. I'm missing something. Well, I looked around and not really sure which part is not restored. Anyway, I'm doing the paint, custom paint here. So I have to decide what color I want. So I'm going to change the hue. I want to go with the blue. So let's see. Somewhere in there. A little darker. I like that. Oh, saturation. Okay, that was the other option that I forgot about. So you have to be careful on brightness. You don't want it too bright. Yeah, somewhere in there. That looks good. $1,500, baby. Ooh, nice. I likey. Okay, so I did figure out it's the headlights that needed to be replaced, but for some reason I didn't see that before. So that's what the 3%, total 3% missing for condition. So once I get these two headlights, I'm all done, and we can go for a nice little test drive. Well, it's not really a test drive. I'm just basically cruising. Just going to do a 360. And then we'll pretty much be done. Yeah, I had to go back and take some of this stuff off because I wasn't really sure what the problem was. But it was the headlights. Yeah, but that's what I was saying is I don't like it because it doesn't tell you the condition until you take off the part. There we go, 100%. Look at that. Car value, $85,853. Woo! So I spent 40 and I made 40-ish, a little more. So basically I doubled my money, technically. Pretty good. Pretty good investment, you know. So let's go take a cruise. All right, so there's the outside view that I figured out. Yeehaw! It's like the post is right inside the car. Little glitch. Here we go. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video with the new DLC for this game. We'll take one more run down here. Alright, well, see you in the next video.